is up to him. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Fouls away the first offering. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Braves will strand 3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 10, Daniel Schneemann.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Cody Sullivan getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Smoked on the ground a second. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 2. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Pop Young Kid.
Popped up. Rocchio under this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Braves.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Olsen.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Matt Olson, the next to hit. Olson in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to right. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 2. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio.
I don't talk, life of a baller, they don't check, the cost, yo girl, when I'm flop, I can't be at fault.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th, Aaron Bummer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
David Fry digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 2-0. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Another steady performance at the plate.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Elder, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ions getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. High fly ball out to left field. White gets under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder,
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swings, and this one's flared. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. Now a 6-2 ball game. head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. The Braves down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Other guys in here are sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock for Nexus. I forget that.
Brian Rocchio now at the plate.
The second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next,
Austin Hedges now. He launched this solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay top yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected.
What a stop. The feed for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Aaron Bummer won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Cody.
Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo.
Sullivan at the plate now. That's ball one. Action in the pen down there. Bryce Elder getting loose out there. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Schneemann around third. The relay. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Move to second. Sullivan dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw is high. Safe at third. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. In comes the run from third to add on. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Jose Ramirez will hit next. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Hit on the ground to short. Kim. And that will end the inning. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Guardians on top 8-2. This is Guardians baseball on the Show Ohio.
I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't be my style. Can you hear me now?
Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's the Braves DH, Ozzie Albies.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1 up, 1 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Foul ball there. The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Slapped foul. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly. And it's still 8-2. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's to third foul. And foul ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Even the hottest hitters can't win them all. He finally cools off for a moment. So digging in, Gabriel Arias, 1 for 3. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Man at second. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Second baseman, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And he drops it down the third baseline.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Laser, base hit. In comes the run from third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Next for Cleveland, the right fielder, number 10.
1 away, runners at first and third. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Ground ball could be 2. Kim over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 10 and the Braves 2. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop,